Are you looking for a side hustle? Please look no further. This is the best. This is not a chicken farm, it is just a backyard chicken setting. But what if I told you your backyard chickens could pay their own feeds and then more? When I talk about more, I mean that extra amount of money you will put straight to your pocket after costs of production. Mzee Chicks is my name, and today we are breaking down 6-legged ways turning your flock into cash, no farm required. Let us start from here, and we are starting with the selling eggs. As you know very well, is the OG side hustle. It is the most classic. Everyone who is just starting would like to be selling eggs. We are starting with here, and as you're seeing, all these chickens, they are laying. But today, at least, let us just count 10 chickens, and that's where we're going to get our math. I'm just getting 10 chickens here that are giving us eggs every day. And the 10 eggs we are collecting every day. These two are waiting to lay. Let us collect these eggs. Yes, we are collecting 10 eggs every day. And the eggs we are talking about here, let us assume we are minding about quality more than quantity. That's why even the chickens we are talking about, we are just talking about 10, just to show you that we are minding about quality more than quantity. You may be having maybe 30, 50, 100, but when you just minding about quantity, not minding about quality. And for us here, we are having 10, and we are collecting 10 eggs every day, but minding about quantity. These are the eggs we are receiving. As you're seeing them, they are relatively big. At least, let's say they are medium size. They are not those ones that are very big, and also they are not those ones that are relatively small. They are medium. Of course, with these eggs, we are looking at magic, or we are looking at gold. These are local chicken eggs. They are on high demand, and we are receiving 10 every day. We will be collecting 40 eggs in a week. Then in a month, we will be receiving our 160 eggs. Those are approximately to 5 crates of eggs. And when I give the price to these eggs, according to my location here, a tray of these eggs or a crate of these eggs, it will go for 30,000. 30,000 shillings. Yeah, that is approximate to $9. And if I'm getting 5 trays in a month, that is approximate to 150,000 shillings a month. That is approximate to $50 just from these eggs. This is just our side hustle. It is not our main income generator. We having our main maybe income earning job. Then this is just our side hustle. So that is from the eggs. If it happen, you can sell these eggs to those people who want just to eat, and then you can sell these eggs as fertilized to those people who want just to hatch. That's why we are giving it, or that's why we are selling it at a price of 30,000 shillings. That is approximate to $9. That is our option number 1, but we are giving, or we are seeing all these legit ways, and we'll be rating which one is the best for us. This is our number 1. We are selling these collected eggs from our chickens. Let us switch to our next way, or to our way number 2. My option number 2, I always sell here these day old chicks. There is an extra costs following, but of course we'll be seeing all this. This is my mini hatchery where I do always hatch my chicks, but to cut all these costs of hatching expenses, of course I'm using just my homemade incubators. Even this one here, it is a homemade incubator, so it helps me at least to cut these extra expenses when it comes to hatching chicks. I always receive approximately to 100 chicks, because we've already seen that I always receive not less than 160 eggs every month. So when I turn this into, or when I put all this into an incubator, I expect, or I always receive approximately to 100 chicks. This is every month. When we turn this into money, I always sell these chicks at 3,500 shillings. That is my currency. When we turn this into dollars, this is approximate to $1. That is one chick. Times 100 chicks, that is approximate to 360,000 shillings. That is approximate to $100. But remember, we've talked about these other extra costs following the hatching of the chicks. That is approximate to $3. So that is from the chicks. You may see, and we're going to be rating from the eggs alone. Every month I receive 150,000 shillings. That is approximate to $50. Then when it comes to chicks, I'm receiving approximately to $100 minus $3 for the extra costs when it comes to hatching, because here I just use a kerosene lamp which uses just kerosene. That is the only cost I may take when it comes to hatching these chicks. So that is my alternative number 2 when we talk about turning your chickens into cash. Let us switch to our option, or our legit way number 3. Yeah, number 3, we are selling chickens for meat, just as you're seeing these ones. These are the cocks just picked from the chickens you've been seeing outside, the one laying. So when it reach to this age, at least we pick and we separate them. As you're seeing them, they are just here in this chicken run. That's where they are eating from. But this is our other legitimate way to turn chickens into cash, to turn your backyard chickens into cash. You can decide to do as we are doing. You don't let your chickens maybe to lay when they reach at this age, and then you set them off. You're seeing these ones, they are picked from the chickens outside, and we separated them here. We are feeding them separately, but at least I don't fail to sell like 5 cocks every month. And as you're seeing, at this age, they goes for 30,000 shillings. Let's assume I'm selling my 5 every month. That is 150,000 shillings from 100 these cocks you're seeing here. Yes, and if it happens I let them to grow bigger than you're seeing here, they goes to 45,000 shillings. and if it happen I'm selling maybe 5 every month, that is all money. So when I add up maybe some money from the eggs, some money from the hatched chicks, then some money from these people who are coming maybe to learn, then still some money from those people who want to make for them these movable chicken coops and other things you seeing around. That is all my money. I'm just returning it from these backyard chickens, and this is just a side hustle. We are saying we are having maybe our main income stream somewhere, but we are just adding this. It may reach time maybe you make it your main income stream, but for a start it is just a side hustle. I didn't talk about hosting people at your backyard, that is giving classes at your backyard. This also will help you to get or to turn your backyard chickens into cash, because people they need to relate with you, so they will be asking for you to come and they see what you're doing and you give them classes. That is also another charge you'll be getting. Me, I always host people here weekly, and I always charge not less than 50,000 shillings per head or per person, 10 to 11 US dollars. That is what I always charge per head. But I always host these people weekly here, so that is all money. Yeah, this is also another way you can turn your chickens into money. Just you seeing, this is a movable coop, but containing, or it is having quite a number of chicks down here and then up here. This is just a movable coop, but after people relating with me, I always receive not less than 2 orders in a month for those people who want to make for them these movable coops. And as you see, this movable coop, cheaply I make it for $50. That is 150,000 shillings in my local currency here. But this is the amount I make for a movable coop, just like this. This is also another option. So as you're doing this, and we are calling it a side hustle, you just expect those people who will come and relate with you and ask you to make for them this kind of movable coops. You see them, they're just around my backyard, and they are the one I'm using to keep different stages of chickens. So this is also another option if is possible. All these different ways with different abilities when it comes to earning, selling eggs, selling chicken for meat, making for people these movable coops, giving classes at your backyard, all these ones. But at least you're the one to decide what you'll be doing if it happens you starting your backyard chickens. Let me know in the comment section. Mzee Chicks